Hello YouTubers, Manny here from Manny's How-To Workshop with the video that I'm going to call part 2 of this how to make your own topsoil on the cheap by using ingredients that you may already have made in your house or in your backyard and with minimal costs, such as the vermiculite or the coconut coir that I mentioned in my first video. Alright, so this is actually going to be the part 2 because as soon as I finished it, I'm like, oh, you know what? It would have been nice to show them the finished product. So, without further ado, on this side, I have on the bottom 2/3 of the reusable soil, and then on top of that, I put 10 scoops of the mixed soil and the ashes. Okay, and on this side, I put about 1/3 of my organic compost that I made, and right in the middle, I put about 1/4 of the vermiculite with about 6 heaping scoops using this scoop right here of the coconut coir. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up and then show you what it looks like. Okay, just bear with me, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here's the finished product, and in the sun it looks different, obviously. It's much lighter, but here in the shade you can see that the color overall is more consistent with like what dirt looks like, and that's like a brown to dark brown color, and you can see that the vermiculite is spread, just about evenly everywhere. You can almost see like sand granules, but I think this will be good because I still have some of the reusable dirt there with some compost, some coconut coir, and some more vermiculite. I mean perlite, not vermiculite. Perlite. And that way I can make another small batch to put in that bag over there. Okay. Now I still have some of this left too, the ash and dirt mixture. So I may add just a little bit more coconut coir to this one right here. And then that way that will be an even amount between those two right there to go in there. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And so take a scoop of it. You can see, okay, that this will be perfectly good for me to go ahead and add in here. Top this off and do this one the same as like the ones over there. Now this guy here, because it has the root system of the parent, once it starts to go, it's going to take off. Whereas, like I was saying before, these guys, even though the crowns are big, but it's like they're starting from scratch. They have to establish the roots and everything, and that's why it can take a while. So pineapples, at 12 months, they should start to look like this. 6 months later, you should, between 12 and 18 months, you should see the flower coming out. And then once the flower comes out, it's about another 6 months for you to get the actual fruit, ripened fruit. Okay, and I'm going to show you one that I did the same thing before too, to show you what I was talking about. Alright, so this one here, it was in this pot right here, and the soil had dropped down to about right there. What I did is all I did was top it off with compost that I keep in that old trash can right there, and here's the parent right there. You can see the stalk from when I picked the original pineapple, and look at that sucker. Okay, last week this guy was probably up to here. Okay, right there. And this week already, look how tall it's gotten, because now that I topped it off with some good compost, the plant with the root system, because it has so much, so many more roots in there, absorbing the nutrients much quicker, therefore making this guy pew, shoot up. You like that sound effect? But yeah, so that's what's going to happen to the same one that that I'm doing. Okay, where I'm topping off, and you can see I have more like this one. That one's pretty big. The one in the back is getting big. Here's a small one that I put in there. I might transfer from the small pot to the big pot because when they're in the bigger pots, that's what happens. They take off. Okay, and these pots are good, pretty good size. Sweet potatoes right here. I just topped this off with good compost as well. And but yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Like this little guy, once I transfer it to a bigger pot, it's gonna get huge. But there you go. There's the finished product, like I said. And I'd say this tub is pretty huge. And if I had to guess, it probably has about the same amount as three. Let me see, how heavy is this? I think overall you're looking at about 50 pounds total. And I think at the store you can get those bags for like 20 pounds each. So almost 3 bags worth of topsoil you can buy at the store. But there you go. Plus, I'm also recycling, you know, the what do you call it, the soil that I had from the previous ones. So I'm not having to buy extra, which is good, you know, money in my pocket anyway. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please rate and comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And don't forget to hit the bell notification button so that you get updated when I upload new videos. And don't forget to give me a like and leave a comment. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one.